Okay, so I'm just gonna go over some tips and tricks that you can use for the Promethean. So I'm gonna talk about splitting the screen. I'm gonna talk about annotating and that app and the timer app, and then I'm gonna talk about enabling touch when you share your screen. So let's go ahead with split screen. Let's say I have the whiteboard app open. If you look at the bottom right here, there's two buttons. These are both split screen. This has the whiteboard on the left. So if I hit it, it should go half of it on the left. Now if you did it like this, it would go to the right. And now you see it's on the right. So if you wanted to have, example problems on the left, then you're going over it on the right, you can totally do that. Now with a couple of the apps, there's two apps that I really want to go over that I like. One is the timer, and that one's pretty self-explanatory. When you open up that app, you can go into 30 seconds, 1 minute, 10 minutes, even an hour, or you can customize it. So if I want 15 minutes, I can just use the arrows. You can make it full screen. I think you can even add multiple timers to it. Okay. Yeah, so if you hit the plus button, it adds multiple timers. And then the wheel settings, you can make it digital or analog, sound on or off. So that's a really good one to have because you can put it right on the screen and the kids can see how much time they have. And then the last one is Annotate. So if I go to, let's say I go to Newsella, which is right here, and I open up an article. Okay, this one. So as I'm going through the article, I can actually open up the Annotate app. And with that, I can mark all over it. You got the marker and the highlighter, and then you can erase all, clear all. So I can maybe underline this word, foraged, and then highlight this, this phrase. And if I hit this I button, it actually takes it off. So if you need to move on, or you don't want to show it, and then the kids show you what they did, and they say, oh yeah, this is what I wrote, and then you can have it visible. You also have the undo and the clear all, or just erase. And then the last thing I want to talk about is when you share your screen. So when you share your screen, right, we go to the computer. Once you put in that code, before we hit enter waiting room, so 9. Before we enter that waiting room, we hit this enable touch back. So when I click on that, what that means is when we are in the whiteboard, then what happens is we can use the touch and it affects our computer screen. So let me show you what I mean by that. So enabling touch, it's fairly simple. So if let me go to a website real quick. Say I go to, okay, so if I go to this website, I can touch around and it works. So that's just something that you can do when you enable the touch. And that's all the tips and tricks I have to share. Please let me know if there's anything else you want to see with the Promethean board. I'm happy to keep learning and showing what I've learned. Thank you.